People fear the dark because they think it has monsters. But most of the time, it's just hiding the parts of ourselves we never learned to love. Hades was never the villain. He wasn't cruel. He wasn't chaotic. He wasn't out to destroy the world. He was the ruler of the unseen, the keeper of the things people didn't want to face, the God of everything we push down, suppress, avoid, deny. That's why his myth still matters, because every one of us has a shadow, and most of us are terrified of meeting it. The shadow isn't the darkness, it's the truth you bury in dark. Your anger, jealousy, fear, insecurities, desires, grief, unmet needs, unspoken boundaries, unprocessed pain. These aren't flaws, they're fragments, pieces of you that got pushed underground because someone taught you they were unacceptable. Hades didn't create the underworld, he inherited it, just like you inherit the parts of yourself you were told to hide. We don't fear the shadow because it's dangerous. We fear it because it's honest. The shadow doesn't lie, it doesn't perform, it doesn't pretend. It holds the truth you weren't ready to carry. The truth you didn't have the language for. The truth you didn't have the safety to express. And when it rises and finally demands to be seen, it feels like chaos. But it's not chaos, it's clarity. Clarity you didn't ask for, but desperately need. And I hate I hate to say it, but I have some shadows. I do. I have some shadows that that I've run away from because I don't like that. I don't like them. I don't want to see them. Don't want to hear about them. But at the end of the day, you will come face to face with your shadows anyway. And honestly, I would just go ahead and rather get it over with. I'd rather just go ahead and get it over with. Because at this point, I don't feel like waiting them out. Just go ahead and show me my shadow. Show up. Go ahead and show up. Show up. So I could go ahead and see you. So I can go ahead and push you back down. Because at this point, you're really getting on my nerve. Hades wasn't punishing anyone. He was holding what the world refused to deal with. That's what your shadow does. It holds the emotions you didn't process. It holds the memories you didn't understand. It holds the versions of you that never got closure. Your shadow isn't trying to ruin your life. It's trying to get your attention. It's saying, I'm still here. I still matter. You can't move forward without me. The parts of you avoid don't disappear. They just get louder. The anger you suppress becomes resentment. The fear you ignore becomes anxiety. The sadness you bury becomes numbness. The boundaries you avoid become burnout. The truth you silence becomes self betrayal. The shadow didn't punish you, it protects you in the only way it knows how, by refusing to stay buried. Hades teaches us that darkness isn't the enemy, avoidance is. The underworld wasn't a place of torment, it was a place of reckoning, a place where the truth lives, a place where nothing could hide. Your shadow is the same. It's the part of you that remembers, the part of you that refuses to be erased, the part of you that holds the key to your healing, not because it's beautiful, but because it's real. You don't heal by running from the shadow, you heal by listening to it. Ask it what it needs, ask it what it's afraid of, ask what it's been trying to protect you from. Ask what it's been carrying alone. The shadow isn't a monster, it's a messenger. And the message is always the same. You can't become whole without me. Hades wasn't the god of death, he was the god of transformation. Death in mythology isn't an end, it's a transition, a shedding, a becoming. Your shadow is the same. It's not trying to pull you under, it's trying to pull you inward, into the truth, into the depth, into the version of yourself you've been avoiding, the version that holds your power. The shadow you fear is the part of you that can save you because the shadow knows your patterns, it knows your wounds, triggers, history, and your truth. And when you finally stop running, when you finally turn, toward it instead of away, you realize something. The shadow isn't here to break you, it's here to rebuild you. Stronger, clearer, more honest, more whole. Hades wasn't misunderstood because he was dark. He was misunderstood because he was necessary. And so is your shadow.